Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So North Carolina's offense will take the field first. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates. And while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. Now on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So the Auburn Tigers offense will get the ball for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, Dave.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some way.
He's going for it all. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. They did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Hand off from the shotgun. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Dropping back, it's Douglas. Looking down the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Quick completion to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Got it in the middle, it's Shaw. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Just keeps slinging it. Gets it to him on the screen. Hard running there. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Now setting up shop in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Riggs. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He leaves it with the back. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Looking for a man. It's Dyer. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Grabbed behind the line. It's Pena. Past the 45. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Tar Heels have this offense rolling.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up 3rd down. And wait a minute, 3rd down now becomes, we're going to go for it on 4th down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk.
Turning it on! Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Caught over the middle. It's Pena. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. It'll be a draw. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. Caught near the sticks, it's Ware. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And the Tar Heels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Quarterback moving. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Didn't move it a millimeter on that last play, and now they'll try it again on 3rd and goal from the 1. Power ahead. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line.
2nd quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too. And you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football. Back in your own end, the defense is expecting you to do it, and that's why they're loading the box. This is a great opportunity to take a shot down the sideline to your best wide receiver in a one-on-one situation.
They'll give it to the back. Fighting to get it out of the end zone, and I don't think he made it. He did not. It's a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
The quarterback would love to have that throw back, but at least he'll brag that he overthrew that dude.
my arm strength is elite. You see that? I can overthrow guys that can run like that. Yeah, that's probably not what's coming to mind, but, man, you just want to put it out there. Maybe put a little bit more air underneath it, not a lot more.
Breaks into the open. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. But starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to throw. It's Dyer. Scrambling away. He's going to run it. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on 3rd and goal from the 2? They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 1st down. So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. You can't spot that ball much closer to the end zone than that. 3rd and goal after the penalty. Quarterback sneak, wedging himself into the line. Sneak gets it done.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quick strike complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Douglas. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the returner will be brought down. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Going right to work up top. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Caught close to the marker, it's Robinson. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Pena. There he goes. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Gets it out fast. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal. Big fella moving. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina! The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Looking to pass. It's Douglas. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turn. From the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in a half. He's got it. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage. And one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Here comes the heat. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Got his man. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Back to throw, it's Dyer. Trying to escape and get it himself. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kenan Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Tar Heels will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he's going to try to return this one. Grabs him with the stiff arm. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Trying to set the tone with the run. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. The give from the gun.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him.
Going to take a shot at this DB. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? And the Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught in the backfield, it's Pena. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Tar Heels line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Back to pass, it's Dyer. Makes the grab, it's Alexander. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Trying to do it on the ground. Slithers into space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. To the air on first down. Buys a little extra time. Finds a crease at the 20. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. And the Tar Heels have their offense in high gear. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, he'll throw it. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The Tar Heels want to move quickly. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense plays the option well. He's found a little success, but not much room this time.
Yeah, I wonder at this point, too, Reese, if he's just pressing a little bit too much. It's almost as if he's aware that he hasn't been able to hurt this defense with his legs so far, and now he's just trying to will it to happen, when maybe he should be giving the ball to somebody else based on what the defense is doing.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on 3rd down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Maryland pulled one out today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those Terps players. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
How about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Looking to throw, it's Douglas. That's reeled in, it's Shaw. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Here's a heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. With a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Using the quick game. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Across the 25, he's got room. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UNC! They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And I love the decisiveness by the quarterback on that play. Nobody open downfield. I'm going to go get this myself. And I'm not just going to go get a 1st down. I'm taking this thing to the house.
PAT unit on the field. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here comes the Auburn offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
I know you want to stretch the field horizontally, but working a little vertical in wouldn't hurt either.
No, it wouldn't. And you got to be able to work with some space. There's an entire field that we got to attack on offense right now.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to throw again. Throws for the tight end. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. They were on the move, but two straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. To the air, it's Douglas. Hauls it in. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Quarterback on the keeper. Keeps it himself and gets to first. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. At the 20. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, he's got some space. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They've got the screen set up. He breaks a tackle. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Got a man. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a man. It's Douglas. It's complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Auburn to the line in a hurry. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Sends it back in motion. Backed up in their own end. Maybe a quick hitter. He'll try to do it himself. At the 20, he's got space. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Catch in the middle, it's Coffee. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Dyer. Now he's going to break the pocket. Oh, what a cut! Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
The Tar Heels had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. Could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football. Just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires left. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Riggs. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Scanning the field, it's Douglas. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll leave it with the lone back. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense. Stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Couldn't find a man, just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. It's 4th and 8 and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.